Have you ever walked into a room, stood there and thought, why did I come here again? Or maybe you start telling a story, and mid-sentence, poof, the thought vanishes into thin air? If that sounds familiar, welcome to the world of ADHD and working memory. And trust me, you're not alone. Alright, let's break this down. Working memory is basically your brain's sticky note. It holds onto information just long enough for you to use it. Imagine trying to remember a phone number for a few seconds before dialing. It's that temporary storage system. But with ADHD, that sticky note? Yeah, it's more like a post-it that just won't stick. The second you get distracted, boom, the info is gone. Dr. Russell Barkley explains that ADHD isn't just about attention, it's about how our brain manages information over short periods. And Andrew Huberman talks about how dopamine plays a massive role in focus and memory. Basically, if your brain were a computer, ADHD would mean the RAM keeps glitching. Instead of smoothly running multiple tasks, it crashes the moment too much info comes in. Now, how does this actually show up in real life? Well, ever read a book and realize you don't remember the last 2 pages? Ever forget an idea while you're in the middle of explaining it? Or how about the classic, starting one task, getting distracted, starting another, and completely forgetting the first one? For people with ADHD, if something isn't physically visible, it might as well not exist. That's why leaving reminders on sticky notes, setting alarms, or even placing objects in obvious spots can actually help anchor your memory. Okay, enough about the problem, let's talk solutions. Here are 3 brain hacks to help your working memory stay on track. Keycap 1. Chunking information. Instead of trying to remember long lists, break things into small, manageable parts. For example, when remembering a grocery list, think breakfast, lunch, and dinner, instead of a random string of items. Keycap 2. External memory aids. Don't rely on your brain alone. Use voice memos, whiteboards, or even apps like Notion to store information. The less your brain has to hold, the better. Keycap 3. The say it out loud trick. If you struggle to remember what you were doing, say it out loud as you do it. For example, I'm walking into the kitchen to grab my phone. It sounds silly, but trust me, it works. Here's the thing, ADHD brains aren't broken. They just work differently. And once you start working with your brain instead of against it, life gets a whole lot easier. So, what's one ADHD memory struggle you face daily? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an ADHD-friendly tip.